Hey guys, Sykes here, and right now I'm going to bring you my first video in about, I don't know, 2 months. And so saying that, I'm just going to apologize for not posting a video in so long. I've been kind of focusing on different things, but the good news is over that time I've still gotten like probably like 100 hours of gameplay, which I'm going to edit up a bunch of it and probably try to dismiss it. I could possibly even make a new account since I can't upload videos longer than 15 minutes on this one. I might make a new one to where I can just upload lots of the videos without editing, because it might take too long to edit that much gameplay. But as you can see, we made a couple, and I kind of went faster this area, and this video isn't edited or trimmed very nicely because it's been my first time doing any editing in a long time because I took a little break. But you'll see that the first thing I do opening up in this franchise will just be trading. In that trade, I was able to get Matt Moore and Jeremy Hellickson. But having Jeremy Hellickson isn't going to last very long. As you'll see, he'll be very essential to this next trade, where I'll attempt to get Danny Holson, Tejon Walker, and Jesus Montero. So you'll see that I'll put in Carlos Marmol, Jeremy Hellickson, Albert Almora, and they seem interested in that. And the thing is, Danny Holson is 23, Tejon Walker is 20, and Jesus Montero is 23, and Jeremy Hellickson is 25. So basically, I'm having that trade was trading three similar rating, younger, higher potential players. I know that was a lot of descriptive adjectives, but pretty much that trade seemed completely beneficial on my side. Also, I know that Jesus Montero becomes like a 99 overall by the time year 3 passes around or something. So I really would like to have that on my team. And you'll see, because I traded Carlos Marmol, the big reason why I even used him in that trade is because I knew I had the opportunity between either Brian Wilson or Frankie Rodriguez or K-Rod, whichever you prefer. And so, right here I'm editing my pitch rotation, and then you see that right there was horrible editing. That was just because I was going to show you guys my pitching rotation lineup changes, and I guess I'll have to show you it in episode 3 because I've already edited episode 2 down. Yeah, I guess I'll have to show you episode 3, but I had to cut that out too to put this within the 15-minute mark, which is kind of the bad part about not being able to upload videos any longer than that. But and their first pitch to me in this whole season, I guess you could say, is going to be ground over the middle, and I'm only going to show that pitch in that inning because I really didn't do anything else. I think I just went 3 up, 3 down. And right now, I'm going to show you guys my first my first what would it be considered? My first pitching appearance. Yeah, I guess you can say. I guess you can call it. My bad. Yeah, I'm a little. I'm still trying to get used to the whole commentating scene, but as you can see, in my first pitching appearance against Jose Tabata, I'm just gonna strike him out 3 pitches, and you can see just little like what's instances of bad editing here and there. Just I'm just hoping you guys can handle it a little bit. I'll probably get better in the future. I just need to get more used to it. But next up will be Jesus Montero, and you'll see that we're gonna bounce straight into a 0-2 count. Jesus Montero, he's not gonna feel like he backhands the hole though, and he's gonna smack this one straight up the middle. Considering that he's facing a lefty, which is pretty much his preference as a right-handed hitter, and I'm pretty sure it carries a 90 contact for his left-handers, which is, I mean, it's hard to find that good of a contact hitter in a catcher. So yeah, the next batter up will be Scott Harrison, 0-0 count. So on the first pitch off that, he's gonna smack this one, but the shortstop is gonna get a nice grab on it, throw it to first, but it will be a tad too late, and Scott Harrison will already be on first base, make the bases loaded for Anthony Rizzo. As you can see, it's already a 1-2 count, and Anthony Rizzo will still, like Jesus Montero, he'll stay focused and smack this one right down the line. Looks like it's going to be a pop-up, but no, it's going to hit the bottom of the foul pole. And we're going to get kind of lucky on that one. And that's going to make it... Sorry, I was called, so I had to stop the recording, but that'll make Anthony Rizzo's first at-bat of the year a grand slam, which is pretty impressive. You don't see that very often. Which will give us the quick 4-0 lead and a lot of breathing room as a pitcher. So we should have a big confidence booster here, and our pitching will hopefully do pretty good. And I'm not too worried because we have Matt Moore, and although he's a young pitcher, usually the main thing that causes young pitchers to do bad in the game is they're not used to all the stress levels. But with a 4-0 lead, he should be pretty comfortable at this point. He knows that he can give up a few runs, and he won't have to be super worried. But we'll see in the first batter in the second inning, he will give up a walk. This will be the third batter, I believe, and he's going to hit it right up the middle. And we're going to try to throw it all over to third, but there will be no, it would not be necessary as the runner will stop at second base. Next up will be Brandon Edge. He'll go down to a 1-2 count, and you'll pitch it, but he's going to crush his ball deep down, and Pittsburgh has a really weird shaped center field, and my outfielders are playing really close, so he's going to hit that ball way further than my outfielders can carry out to, and he's going to get a ground ball double, but luckily, I should say, we get out of that inning without any trouble. And at this point, I'm just going to start showing you guys the whole at-bats because I don't need to edit it down anymore. I've already put it within the 15-minute mark, so the rest of the at-bats will be shown, and you'll see that I'm going to try to stretch this into a double as there's already 2 outs, so I figured I might as well try to get into scoring position as fast as I can. And next will be Jesus Montero. And remember, this is a lefty he's going up against, so he's got a pretty good contact rating, and I'm going to look pretty bad right there. If anybody watches my Ricky Strong or some other videos, I don't actually swing at balls a bunch. I have not played this game for quite a while, though, and I'm not extremely comfortable with the whole hitting appearance yet, so I made some retarded swings throughout this game. Right there, I'm going to smack that ball up the middle to kind of make up for that hilarious swing I did earlier, and get Alfonso Soriano. Then Scott Harrison will come up. Hopefully we can keep this rally going. And Scott Harrison is going to ground out to the shortstop, so that will be the end of the inning. Still got 1 run. We bounced it all off a 2-out rally, so I mean it was a good confidence booster once again. Now the pitcher has regained his 4 runs of breathing room. And 1 second, my cat wants to come out. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, but as you can see, we now have runners on first and third, and with Matt Moore up, I'm just going to bunt it. I did not actually mean for it to be a squeeze. I did not expect the runner to go home, but it did actually work in my favor as he laid down a good bunt. He actually almost made the first because it was such a nice bunt, and due to that, the man on third base scored, so I couldn't complain about the outcome of that. And as you can see, there will be another ground rule double. 2 ground rule doubles in one game is, that seems a little excessive, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. I know there used to be a problem with that in like 12 of the show or something. They patched it, so maybe this is just pure coincidence. But yeah, it seems a little repetitive to have 2 ground rule doubles in one game. There's rarely even one, so. But right here, we'll get out of the inning with this pop-up. And with that, we'll go into the bottom of the 6th, up 6-2. So we're, I'm going to be focusing mainly more on my defensive side for the rest of the game. I did not do pretty much anything on offense from this point on. And on that standpoint, we are just, so you'll just see a lot of pitching, a lot of me just dueling up against a few batters. And as you can see, we gave this guy a great hitter's count. And I'll tell you the main mistake I made on that at bat is I gave him 2 straight fastballs out of the zone, which gave him a hitter's count, so he had to expect pitch in the strike zone. But the problem is I gave him 2 straight fastballs, and if you give a batter 2 straight fastballs, at that point they typically read how fast the pitch is coming and when they'll expect to see it near their bat. Like they'll time the pitch pretty much. And so when I threw the third one straight down the middle, he had perfect contact on it, perfect timing, and he crushed that ball straight out of the park. So can't really blame anybody but myself on that one. Kind of a rookie mistake, but live and learn. Another thing that happened is I might have to edit out some of this audio too because my cat keeps stepping on the pause button and pausing the video, which is making it so the audio video is going to be a lot longer than the video itself. And so you can see the Pirates are kind of going on a rally here. Bottom of the 7th. I don't recall. Okay, 1 out, runner on third base. So if we get this batter out without the runner on third scoring, it'll give me a lot more comfortability. And you can see right here, Moore is getting tired, so I'm gonna have to throw in a new pitcher pretty soon. But right here, he'll pop up, and I'll chase back, grab it, barely get under it, but the runner on third will score, which will give me only a 2-run lead. So things are getting a little pressured. And as you can see, I'm now putting in Francisco Rodriguez. I'm putting James Russell in, and it's the bottom of the 8th inning now. So after that, the bottom of the 7th, I just got that last out and it kind of cooled down. But on the first pitch in the next inning, Andrew McCutcheon is going to kick things off, the NL MVP, to just hit it up the middle, getting good contact, good timing on the ball, and we have been able to shut him down pretty much all game too. So I believe that was his first hit of the game. So after that, I mean, this pretty much means we're in the middle of their lineup. So you have to expect some hard things to come, and that's what she said. But so I'm gonna throw that one up. That was kind of a gimme ball. I threw that straight in this hot spot, and so I kind of got lucky. Didn't crush it against me, considering that I'm a lefty and he's a righty batter. And so on this play, they're only gonna get to second, so I got a little lucky on that one. One last thing I gotta say though is I'm gonna be out of town for about 4 or 5 days, so I'll have one more video ready for you guys, and I might post some Rookie Strong videos and some new series. But so I might have to edit down some of that extra footage I have. But besides that, there won't be another Cubs franchise video. There will be one more. There'll be the second episode, but after that, there won't be any more until I come back. So right there, we're going to kind of lose the pressure a little bit with that double play, which is really convenient considering how close the score is at this point. I'm really going to need to get as lucky as I can, but same instance, kind of what happened earlier is we were playing way too close, and they just crushed the ball way over our heads, and we have technically no chance of reaching that. So I guess, yeah. But anyways, they will bring it to 6-5. But as you can see, nothing else happens that inning. It's now the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs. So you can only assume what's going to happen with Frankie Rodriguez, and he's the K-Rod. He's playing against Jose Tabata though. So if we don't get this out right here, we are almost destined for failure, because we will be facing the middle of the Pirates lineup. Andrew McCutcheon will be coming up soon, and I really don't want to face that pressure. So I'm thinking we really got to get Tabata now. Although he's a pretty decent hitter. And right here, I'm like, oh crap. And I do a quick 180 turn. K-Rod showing off for the cameras. And we're going to barely get that out. But if you enjoyed this video, please like, favorite, and subscribe. I'm sorry that I still don't have a mic prepared to where my voice still sounds a little shaky.